That's fun. Well, good morning everybody. Welcome to this new channel. And if you're here for my sailing channel, welcome back. If you're not, maybe check that out. So what are we doing? We are trying to get this thing running. So it's a 1955 Chevy van. I believe it's called a Wells, which was out of Ontario. And it's just a typical old delivery van. So we're gonna swap it onto a chassis and just try to get it running so we can go cruise around in it. Can you open the door?
No. Here.
There you go. So I don't know how long this is going to take, but this is day one. And that's actually a lie. I started last night. So day 1.5. Here's where we're at with the truck. Gonna strip this chassis down just to the frame and basically all the running gear. I think I have to shorten it by like 6 inches. Not quite sure how I'm gonna do that yet. And yeah, I don't know. I'm hoping it's not gonna be too hard, but we'll see. Last night I got the box off, doors off, fenders off. And I'm just going to continue disassembly today. Classic. So I've got most of the truck sort of broken down. The cab's still on, which I'm just about to take off. But I think what I'm going to do is roll the truck out so I can put the box on a trailer and then put it behind the barn. Yeah, then I can roll the cab in, use the hoist to lift the cab off the truck, and try to keep the shop somewhat a little bit more organized. So I'm trying to keep it as together as I can, leaving everything on the frame so that when I put the body of the van on, I can just sort of see where everything will fit. The van's a big box, so I figure it'll probably be easier to modify the body of the van than try to make bracketry and piping and everything work. So really I have no idea how this is going to work out, but I'm just going to give it a go. So it's Sunday now, and so I worked Friday night, Saturday morning and afternoon, and then back here on Sunday. Yesterday I got a little hung up. I almost got the cab off, but I got hung up on this firewall pass through. I thought this was a switch or a connector, but I ended up having to go into the dash and remove the other things. And we had something going on Sunday night, so or Saturday night. So I had to put that on hold, but I think I got everything and I'm ready to pull the cab off, I believe. So I run into a bit of a problem. I've got my hoist as tall as I can go, and the tires aren't able to slip out from underneath the cab. So, but I think if I push it and sort of steer it, maybe I can get one wheel to go on the inside of the cab, one wheel to go on the outside. Maybe that will work. Let's see. After all this trying to get this thing moved, I just realized I should just jack up the axle and push it over. That's what I'm gonna do. I think the bumper's gonna be in the way now, but that's easy to take off. Well, I've got the body completely stripped from the chassis. Cab's on dolly so I can move it. I still need to access that, so I'll sort of have that in the shop. Hopefully my dad's okay with that. And then the chassis stripped down. I think I'm gonna give it a pressure wash. Try to clean up sort of as much of the dust and grime as possible. And then I gotta start planning. I gotta go look at the van chassis and sort of figure out how that is. This is gonna have to be lowered and shortened. So I got a nice space here to shorten it. And it's just gonna be sort of figuring out how the van body's gonna fit on this chassis and how to make it work. So again, I really have no idea how hard this is going to be and whatnot, but I'm hoping I can get it to basically just slap down on the chassis and go from there. But I gotta do measurements and some planning. So yeah, I gotta clean up the shop, get all my parts out of here, clean up, put all my tools away so it's not a disaster. As after today, I won't be here for a few days, and if somebody else, this is sort of a family shop. It's my parents, but all of the family uses it, so try my best to just keep it as clean and accessible for everybody else to use. But yeah, I'm pumped. This is great. Thanks for watching, guys. Next episode we'll be cutting this frame up, so don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss it. Have a good one.